Hello and welcome to another reading from the book Our High Calling, a daily devotional. Today's reading is entitled Where Apostasy Begins, December 7th. Ye therefore, beloved, seeing ye know these things before, beware lest ye also, being led away with the error of the wicked, fall from your own steadfastness. 2 Peter 3:17. In these last days, when iniquity shall abound, and the love of many shall wax cold, God will have a people to glorify his name and stand as reprovers of unrighteousness. They are to be a peculiar people who will be true to the law of God when the world shall seek to make void its precepts, and when the converting power of God works through his servants, the hosts of darkness will array themselves in bitter and determined opposition. Satan will work with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness. He will employ every device of deception to seduce the souls of men. The work of apostasy begins in some secret rebellion of the heart against the requirements of God's law. Unholy desires, unlawful ambitions are cherished and indulged, and unbelief and darkness separate the soul from God. If we do not overcome these evils, they will overcome us. Men who have long been advancing in the path of truth will be tested with trial and temptation. Those who listen to the suggestions of Satan and swerve from their integrity begin the downward path, and some masterful temptation hastens them on in the way of apostasy till their descent is marked and rapid. Sins that were once repugnant become attractive and are welcomed and practiced by those who have cast off the fear of God and their allegiance to his law. But the most pleasurable beginning in transgression will end in misery, degradation, and ruin. We need to be constantly on our guard to watch and pray lest we enter into temptation. The indulgence of spiritual pride, of unholy desires, of evil thoughts, of anything that separates us from an intimate and sacred association with Jesus imperils our souls. We must have living faith in God. If the thought of apostasy is grievous to you, and you do not desire to become the enemies of the truth, then abhor that which is evil, cleave to that which is good. Romans 12, verse 9. Thank you for listening today. Be sure to join me tomorrow for another reading from the book, Our High Calling.